yesterday. So we need to, so as soon as I get the Zoom going, the YouTube going, I will do my share screen thingy. And show you, where's Andre? Andre did something. There is apparently you have access to a cell transport discussion. Don't do that yet. And it shouldn't have been available to you. So I need to make sure because that was from last year and we're not there yet. And so how somebody was able to access it, I don't know. But we're on Cells Alive today. So that's where everybody should be. All right, that is in the module. Give me 1 second to get to, they have changed the Zoom and everything is operating differently. All right, so in the module, Cells Alive, we're up here. So you looked at the labeled cell membrane, and now we're in the module. You need to be able to get to this website. Okay. Now I also have that same website connected to the assignment. So we want to get to the website first. Give me a minute. We're still letting some people in. All right, let me back up for a minute. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you just came in, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. All right, so I think everybody's here now. Yay. All right, so we're in the module, right here. Everybody should be with me. We're in the module, and the module says interactive cell models. This is the assignment that goes with that. When you click on it, it will take you here. You want to have downloaded those 2 worksheets. So you have a choice of doing the animal cell or the plant cell. So you start with the animal cell. And again, if you downloaded the animal cell worksheet from there, it will look like this. All right, so again, what you want to do with these lines, you will have information on these lines. You want to name whatever the structure is. So right now, this structure is pointing to these little circular dots. So when you go to the interactive, I'm looking for the circular dots. And it tells me those are the lysosomes. So you write lysosome on the line. And then you want to come here and summarize. You're not trying to write all of this. What it does is the second sentence, excuse me, they contain, and you don't have to say the H word there, hydrolytic. You can just say they contain or contain. You can shorten it as much as you can, but be accurate. They contain enzymes necessary for intercellular digestion. That means digestion in the cell. Okay? Contain enzymes necessary for intercellular digestion. That's all you need to have on that line. All right, then you want to, it says return to cell diagram. So you click down here to the bottom. You go back to your worksheet. Worksheet number 2 is pointing to the outer pink layer. So when we come back to our interactive, whoops, why do I have 2 up? Okay, hold on. There we go. I had too many windows open. All right. I think that's because I hit the back button. Um, all right, so it is pointing to, yeah, this cell membrane, the outside. So that's the cell membrane. So that's number 2. If I click on that, it tells me what the cell membrane does, and you know what the cell membrane does. You just need to say that it is the barrier for the cell. You can say it is a double layer of phospholipid. So you can say that it encloses the cell with a double layer of phospholipids, and that's all you need to say for that. Do read the rest because you do need to know this eventually. But for the purpose of that worksheet, all you need is this first sentence. Okay? Everybody clear on how to do this? When you finish that one, and you probably will not get to plant cells today, then you want to, let me close. Then you want to look at the plant cell. And the same thing with the plant cell. When you come back here, you want to click on plant cell. So now you have a plant cell. So number 1, actually these have letters, they don't have numbers. All right, so for A, it's pointing to the large central space on the cell. So it's pointing here. And if you go here, it tells you it's a vacuole. So that's what A is. A is a vacuole sac that plays a role in digestion and releases waste. Okay, and don't worry about the second one because it's different in an animal cell. Plants have a large central vacuole, which is going to be important later on when we talk about um, osmosis and diffusion. Okay, alrighty. So that's how you should do that. B, of those green things. So again, if we come back to the plant cell, we click on those, it tells you that those are chloroplasts, and then it'll tell you what the chloroplast does. All right, I'm going to stop talking, and if you have any questions, please ask. Also going to stop sharing so I can do attendance. All righty. Um, so since today's the short class, I'll also allow you to finish this in class for the next class. But next week we'll move on. All right, so you have this class and next class to get those 2 activities done. Plant cell and animal cell. Everybody should be working on this. Everybody's present. Everybody should be working on it. Not changing due dates. Again, if you need help, you cannot get the link to Cells Alive link to come up, please let me know. Try to pace yourself so that you finish animal cells today and maybe get plant cells done on Friday. That's the objective. Animal cells done today, plant cells done on Friday. Why do these not have grades? Folks, I don't know what happened with the review page. I'm looking at them. I commented on them, but it didn't record grades. So I'm trying to fix that today. Session has expired. Only two of you have submitted your nutrient gizmo. Please make sure that's open so you can still do that. It's open until Friday. Please make sure that you do that. You'll have a lot to do. It was due today and it's available until Friday. All right, I'm looking at the nutrient gizmo. So again, only two of you have actually one person has submitted a worksheet and two people have done the assessment at the end. So um, by next class, we're going to take a look at getting that finished. The nutrient gizmo, because that was on macromolecules, so we need to get that finished. You need to turn in the worksheet, but you also need to do the assessment after. So there's two parts to that assignment. There's the assessment, and then you do not need to send me your assessment score. The Gizmo automatically records that. So I'll look on the assessment gradebook for that score. So don't send me that, but do send me your copy of the worksheet after you have completed the activity. So it looks like Friday. I might have to extend that um, Cells Alive for a minute so that your app gets finished with the gizmo. That's the nutrient gizmo. Like I said, most of you have not turned it in. One person, thank you, Andrew. Everybody else. You owe me your nutrient gizmo. And the one person that I'm talking to, they seems to sign out early every time. All right. Two people. Folks, I can't give extended time if y'all gonna miss it. So not really talking to y'all because y'all are present, but there's two people who keep dipping out early and then they're gonna look at me, why you haven't graded my work? And I need extended time. No, I'm not gonna do that. So I need you present, I need you active, I need you using class time for class work. And I can see what you're doing on um, GoGuardian, and so that I know whether you're doing it or not. Whether that well of kindness needs to be dipped into when you turn in stuff late. All right, having said that, see you on Friday, and we're gonna get this gizmo finished, and we're gonna get the Cells Alive activity completed. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.